Hello and welcome to the Chemistry 1 lab. I am Elizabeth Wanenmacher. Please call me Elizabeth. I'll be teaching the class this semester. So welcome to the room. In this room we have lots of safety stuff. Here we have an emergency telephone in case you need to dial 911. Another couple of safety items are we wear lab coats such as this one while we're performing experiments. We definitely protect our eyes while performing experiments with goggles. Here is our balance room where the analytical balances are located, and it's also termed our computer room, where the computers and the printer are located. A safety item here, the fire blanket in case our hair or clothing were to catch on fire. We could pull this out and wrap up in it. Here is the exit in case we have to get out of the classroom. Actually, it's the entrance and the exit for you in general when you're here in the lab room. Here are the lab benches. So if you were in the lab doing an experiment this semester, you would have one of these little lockers which has glassware in it for you to use. We have also this shared locker with equipment that we share with all the different sections that use this room. Well, we mentioned fire earlier. If we needed to, we could put out a fire with our fire extinguisher. We have a number of fume hoods in our lab, and they are a device that sucks air out. And that means if we're working with chemicals that are volatile, that readily evaporate, and we don't want to breathe the fumes, we would be working in the hood. Often we need to work with distilled water, which is basically pure H2O. That's a place where we can get distilled water. Should we get lots of chemical on our body, this part of our body, so that we have to come to this safety shower, we would stand here, pull this, and lots of water would come out. We would have to stand in it for 15 minutes. Should we get chemicals in our eye, which of course with our goggles we should not, we would put our head here and rinse our eyes for 15 minutes. Here is another distilled water faucet. Here are more hoods. Here we have a box where when we break glassware, we sweep it up with this dustpan and broom, and we dump the broken glass in this box. Here is our second fire extinguisher. Here is the door to the stock room that I go through, but students don't go through. Stock room, that's where we store chemicals, where we store what we call stock chemicals. We talked about the emergency phone, and we have then circled our lab room.